Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting UAE to attend the UN climate conference, the COP28 in Dubai, which started this week, underlying the country's commitment to the issue of climate change. Prime Minister Modi will be in UAE for 2 days from the 30th November till the 1st of December. PM Modi is visiting Dubai at the invitation of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of Abu Dhabi, at this event. Also called the high-level segment, world leaders or their representatives, they are expected to make statements on behalf of their countries outlining their intent and contribution to stemming greenhouse gas emissions. Let's in fact listen in to some Indian diaspora who shared their excitement and experience after meeting the Prime Minister.
आज मोदी जी को देख करके ऐसा लगा अहो भाग्य धन्य हो गए। आज यूएई में 20 साल से रह रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर भी ऐसा लगा कि अपना कोई इस देश में आया है और मोदी जी जिससे जितना उनका प्रशंसा की जाए उतना कम है। पूरी दुनिया में भारत का नाम रोशन करने वाला भारत का हीरा है नरेंद्र मोदी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत आभार कि आप यूएई में आए और हमें आपके दर्शन लेने का मौका मिला।
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत इंस्पायरिंग मोमेंट था, बहुत मोटिवेटिंग मोमेंट था। उनको देख के हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा, हम स्टूडेंट्स को स्पेशली।
जी ने जितना टाइम हम लोग को दिया, जितना कार्यक्रम यहाँ पर हुआ, वो सब देखकर हम स्टूडेंट्स बहुत खुश हैं अभी और इसी तरह से उम्मीद करते हैं कि हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी रहेंगे हमेशा।
मोदी जी यहाँ पे आए और हम लोगों को उन्होंने आके बोला कि आप पूना से है क्या, क्योंकि हम लोग इतना पगड़ी वगैरह पहन के आए थे उनके वेलकम के लिए। तो ये स्पेशली हम सब लोग महाराष्ट्र से है, हम लोग सब यहाँ दुबई में 20 साल से रह रहे हैं और हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि मोदी जी आए, उन्होंने हम सबसे हाथ मिलाया और ही इज अ ग्लोबल लीडर एंड हमें बहुत खुशी हुई उनसे मिलकर। थैंक यू।
All right, Prime Minister Modi in UAE at this point in time. It's a historic summit, and the decision at the beginning of the 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference, nearly 200 nations are going to putting in this commitment to establish a fund also to assist countries that are grappling with effects of global warming. Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, international affairs expert, joins us this morning to talk more about this. Mr. Srivastava, a very good morning to you. The Prime Minister arrived in UAE and of course has insisted that climate financing and technology transfer to developing nations is a must to empower them to deal and negotiate with global climate change.
Good morning, Vineet, and good morning to all the viewers. You know, Vineet, this conference is a 28th edition of the conference of parties to the UN Framework Convention on the climate change. And Prime Minister Modi previously 2 times before also in 2015 in Paris and in 2021 in Glasgow, he had attended the COP meeting. And now this will be the 3rd time, and certainly if you look at the Prime Minister Modi, he has emerged as a visionary leader in the domain of fighting against climate change as well. And Prime Minister Modi obviously has been insisting upon that this climate fight against climate change should be done in such a way that the sustainable development goals and the interest of the countries of the global south is also protected. At the same time, he has been emphasizing upon the need to for the developed countries to provide more climate finance as well as technologies for the developing countries and underdeveloped countries. And obviously, India has been emphasizing upon the common and but differentiated responsibilities. Because, you know, this climate crisis, beneath, is an existential crisis, and this requires collective action. But the responsibilities lies with the more of those nations who are the biggest polluters, as well as those who are rich and having advanced technologies. So I think this common and differentiated responsibilities are the way forward, and interest of the poorer countries, the countries of the global south, must also be protected. So I think for these all these issues, this conference of party, the COP28 meeting, will be of enormous significance, where the complete review of the progress made thus far will be done, and what are the various steps which are required to be taken to deal with the climate crisis, and what kind of a climate action should be taken. That will be determined. So I think this is a very significant meeting, and I hope that a constructive outcomes comes up, consensus is built up, and as far as our India's initiatives are concerned, during the G20 Leaders Summit also, India has been taking up the issues of climate change very, very seriously, and we came up with several proposals. If you look at our contribution for this fight against climate change, Vineet, we have done a lot of work in that regard. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has shown a visionary leadership to the world by launching International Solar Alliance. Also, India has been obviously emphasizing upon providing more and more green finance, climate justice, as well as India has been focusing on adaptation as well. So I think India's role and responsibilities are huge with regard to fight against climate change too. And India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, understands the responsibility very well, and that is why our Prime Minister is going to be having so many meetings with regard to climate change. Also, he will be utilizing this visit to UAE to have some important bilateral meetings as well.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.